Love and marriage. Oh, we can't use that anymore, right? Copyright infringement. Fuck you, Sinatra.
Ain't he dead?
Possibly.
Maybe. It's a
he might be alive somewhere on an island with Elvis and Tupac.
A conspiracy, if you will.
I love conspiracy theories.
Apparently, yes. I've learned this today.
I'm running out of conspiracy theories because they're all becoming true. So
is that even possible?
Well, yes, because no one listens to me when they should, and I'm right always.
No one does listen to you.
But I would say not always, maybe 73.9% of the time.
Okay.
So, yeah. So the world's falling apart.
Yes, and that's what we're going to talk about this week
on The Better Half.
Welcome to episode 98. Wow.
98. Almost my waistline.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I didn't say almost in the which direction.
Oh, okay. You're right. What? We got some good stuff to talk about this week.
Do we, though?
Yeah, we have some good time.
If my daughter stays home, we have a bit.
What?
So, if she stays home, I don't know.
Other way? There you go.
I don't know what she's doing. She's ducking us. Okay, there's like 3 episodes now.
I think so.
Then she just goes, "I'm going out for a walk." I'm like, "What are you, an old lady?" I'm going out for a walk. She's going out for a walk with my wife and her sister. Mm-hmm. My wife's sister, not my daughter's sister, because
they're walking the dog. They're not just walking.
No, they're walking. No,
they are.
They go for a leisurely stroll to
excellent
to walk off the awesome peach cobbler my wife made. Holy crap!
Really? She's a good cook.
Fantastical. Yes, she is. Well, I cooked dinner tonight,
but she's a good cook.
Oh, she's a fantastic cook,
yes.
But I cooked dinner tonight.
All right, well...
we cooked steaks.
You can't win everything. What'd you cook tonight?
Steaks.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, which we picked up from... We were in Lancaster last week for a couple of days, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
Always fun. Love the Amish. Nice, quiet people.
Good people.
You know what I learned from the Amish?
What?
We were in a Amish store.
Okay.
My wife's looking at Amish products, and I was talking to...
An Amish.
Ezekiel. Or Jebediah. Him and I were discussing life things. And
did he even know what's going on in the world?
He does, but he goes. He actually said to me, he goes, "You know how many Amish kids have gotten COVID?" And I was like, I don't know, less than 0. He goes, even less than that. I go, really? He goes, 0.00000. None.
Wow.
I was like, I mean, look, he could have been feeding me horse manure. I don't know,
and
but
they stay away from everybody.
But I tend to think the Amish don't lie.
I mean, I do. I would believe that.
Like they would lie, like, "Hey, Kay, who was who churned the butter? Not me. It was Jebediah."
Which
Mordecai. The guy with the neck beard.
Oh, okay.
It was supposed to be him. No. He was building a barn. Soon he'll build another. Spend the most of our life living in an Amish paradise. Sorry.
I'll let you sing.
I love Weird Al.
Weird Al's good, but he got his politics were a little.
He has politics.
Oh God, yeah.
Fuck Weird Al. Then.
Like I saw him even before Trump. He was bashing Reagan.
I have officially cut off the wokesters.
Have you really? Okay.
I'm done. I'm officially in a war with myself and my neighbors. I'm
Should
done.
I park the car around the corner?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I am done. Come on, man. It's, the thing. It's the thing.
Sir, I have a question.
The bill.
Sir, I have a question.
Come on. Stop being a tough guy. What do you want to say?
Come
on, man.
Questions. He walks away from him.
Can I answer questions? No, you don't want him answering questions. Nancy said no questions, man. Come on. Got to get my ice cream. My butt's been wiped.
Well, yeah, he's
a fucking bumbling idiot.
Let's
start.
We'll get to that.
We'll get. We have a thing. So let's. What were we talking about originally? I forgot already.
Oh, you're at war with your neighbors.
No, before that.
Oh, the woke. Before that, conspiracy theories.
Oh yes, conspiracy theories. Yeah, my daughter is starting to believe in conspiracy theories.
Yeah, that's oof.
She came up to me today and she goes, "Could I ask you a question?" I go, "I thought it was going to be like, a real parental question,
like birds and bees."
Yeah, kind of like that. And but she probably asked my wife that, not my mother. Look, everything I learned about, I needed to know about sex, I learned from Vivid Video. So thank you,
Zookeeper. The monkeys.
Thank you, Jenna Jameson.
The monkeys
and
are killing
Savannah.
The monkeys are killing each other. They're having sex.
There was a porn star. Do you remember? I forgot. I think her name was Felicia.
Yes.
She only did lesbian scenes.
Yes, there was a scene with her, Jenna,
Yes.
and one other person.
I fucking loved her.
She was good. Curly black hair.
Curly black hair, skinny little.
She might have been not Puerto Rican, but she was. She
only
was.
I had.
If there was only a thing.
You know what's scary? Like I'd have to punch in Felicia, 90s porn star, or retro, and I'm like, I had my greatest spankable moments to Vivid Video, especially when it was just a blurred out screen on channel 57.
Remember that?
Yeah, you know.
And then remember that time for a little while that they actually aired porn on public access after midnight for a little while?
Yes.
That was a fun. It was, I mean, granted, it was the same scene over and over again. I think it was a Peter North scene, but
The Decorator. What is this shit?
It's on safe mode.
Safe search off.
Uh-oh, because it's DuckDuckGo. That's why you fucking
Well,
weirdo.
I don't use Google because they're spying on me.
Yeah, okay.
Is that her?
I don't think that's her.
That's her. Felicia Fox. That's somebody new. Let's see.
Felicia
Yes, she
Fox.
is. Felicia porn videos.
That's
her.
That's her.
Yeah, look at that tan
Remember
line.
back then, that deep tan line was like, I mean,
that
all
was
the
a thing.
I mean, I'm talking, folks, if you don't know what we're talking about where, like,
you can tell literally the design of her bathing suit.
Like, she can be, like, completely dark and then just...
And the line right here.
Just pure pasty
she was
white.
fucking hot.
She was.
I loved her.
She was.
But she only did lesbian scenes. I think she did one guy scene.
Probably like with her husband or boyfriend.
Probably.
It's kind of like a Nicole Sheridan, who only did straight scenes with her husband. I mean, she's got like 97 scenes, but they're all with the same guy.
It says Felicia Dene. I wonder if that's her, like her
Is that a Christian name?
I don't know. But here you go. Talk about tan line. Here you go. Look at that.
I mean, that is pure 80s. I mean,
look
that
how
is
high.
weird.
Look how that fucking
that
thing.
really is
that
weird.
It is weird, but people love that shit.
Trust me, that's what made it hot.
Yeah. So that
Pasty white.
Completely went off on a tangent. Conspiracy theories.
Yes.
So my daughter comes out to me today, and she's like, "I need to ask you a question." I'm like, "Okay." I go, "Shoot." She goes, "You think Kurt Cobain was killed by Courtney Love?" And I was like, "What?" She goes, "Watching these videos on YouTube about conspiracy theories." I'm like,
and
part of me was like, I love this child, but the other, I'm like, I said, I don't know about that, Juliana. He was very depressed. So then she goes, Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Monroe didn't die of an overdose. I go, first of all, why do you even know what an overdose is? I go, secondly, I agree. She was murdered by the president. And she's like, and my daughter's 11, you know, and I'm sorry, we're waiting for an email from my son's teacher, but I'm not allowed to talk about.
Okay.
On the internet.
So then shut up.
Well, we didn't get the email. So I'm like, yeah, well, you know, and I said, well, she was having an affair with the president, and
happy birthday.
And I said she probably knew all the secrets, and she said, if you don't, and I said, I personally think, if she probably said to JFK,
that conspiracy is wrong. Here's a better conspiracy.
I go, tell your friends this one. I go, I personally think that she threatened JFK with, if you don't divorce Jackie Kennedy and marry me, I'm going to spill the beans.
Uh-huh.
So they just shoved drugs into her mouth so she overdosed.
And before that, she met a guy who goes, listen, there's a book depository over here. I heard the president's going to be in Dallas, you know, around this time.
Have him make the left, then the right. The unnecessary left and right. Don't even talk to me about that. I'm talking about now conspiracy theories this year. Now, I said all my conspiracy theories were coming true.
Yes.
And I think because I posted some stuff on Facebook.
And you know Zuckerberg is always watching.
He's a cunt.
He's like Santa Claus. He knows when you've been sleeping.
I hate that asshole.
Who, Santa Claus?
No. Santa Claus I love.
Oh, okay.
It's Zuckerberg I hate.
Yeah, Zuckerberg is...
He's a douche. He's a douche who needs an apple box to sit at Congress. That's all I'm saying. So yeah. I posted some things about 2 weeks ago, right after we recorded, and I caught a 7-day Facebook ban.
Nice.
So my first 7-day jail time, which according to our friends was nothing, who had multiple 30-day bans, but it was kind of like a cleansing. I don't know what I posted that got me I have to desanitize that whole chair now.
Am I not allowed to do this?
Well, that's I don't care. That's the dog's blanket. No, I'm kidding.
Okay,
I'm kidding. Facebook refused to tell me which post it was.
Yeah, they're. That's like on Twitter. I mean, I don't know the idiot who runs Twitter, but like
Jack Dorsey,
I don't know,
fucking loser.
Because like I go to tweet
Fascist.
something, and they're like, "You sure you want to tweet that? There seems to be something mean."
Oh yeah,
there.
I said the word shit in Instagram in a comment, and I go, "This could go against our." Because I called somebody a piece of shit, and they're like, I had to change it to piece of garbage because I didn't want to get banned.
Piece of garbage.
So
at least it still works.
so
But you know,
wait,
it's all these sites. Yeah, you know, they're getting the PC.
I am slowly weaning myself off social media because it's evil. So then I went. I'm like, all right, well, I need Facebook because I'm a crack addict.
Yeah.
So I have a alternate account that or a backup account basically that I couldn't find the password for, so I had to use my third email and create another Facebook account. Wow. So I did. Okay. I created it, and about 2 days into my 7-day ban, 3 days into my 7-day ban, I can't post anything on my backup account. And I'm serious. This is the weirdest shit ever. Now, I didn't post anything.
Okay.
The only thing I posted was, I'm in Facebook jail.
Yeah.
4 more days or whatever. And I got this message that said, no, it said your account is temporarily restricted to protect you from misuse. Like I'm like
because they know what's best for you.
No, they know my IP address is what they know.
100%.
So I'm like, motherfuckers are blocking my IP address.
Yeah, that's
I'm
easy
like,
to do. Yeah.
So, no, I know, but I was like. So then I was like, you know what? I'm done. After my 7-day ban, I couldn't even delete people. After my 7-day ban, I deleted like 60 people so far. Because somebody ratted me out. Someone had to report my post.
You filthy rat.
You dirty rat. So, and the reason why I think was I got reported because we had our Board of Ed school board meeting. Mm-hmm. That didn't go well. Because there is a big movement in my town on letting the parents choose parental choice. Yeah. You might have seen the sign in front of my house. Parental choice for masks.
I didn't
like let the parents. You want to put your kid in a mask? Go right ahead. Mm-hmm. If I don't want to put my kid in a mask, I should have the right not to. Okay, so the current school board and administration pussied out, and they would refuse to answer any questions. A lot of people were getting riled up.
The Biden approach.
Well, they would they would ask the question, and they would go, "Thank you for your input." Next,
huge ass.
Yeah,
huge ass.
Eileen Dover. No, Phil McCracken. Phil McCracken. Did you see that? That was
so stupid.
They did like 6 names in a row. It's really fantastic. And they,
Psst, I don't think these are real names.
Excuse me. I think he's talking to you. So the current, not the superintendent, but the school board, the PTA, not the PTA. Who do we elect? We elect the school board, right?
I have no idea.
The president, in the middle of the meeting with people online waiting to speak, just goes, "Okay, folks, thank you for coming. Good night." Just like that. Ends the meeting prematurely, which is against the Robert's Rules of Order. He still had new business to do, so the meeting was not finished by any means. So people start losing their mind. They start yelling from their seats. People went up to the first row.
Oh boy!
Yelling, you dirty rat, why I oughta, no, they were like, you're a coward, you're a coward, and he's a fat fuck.
Is he?
He's a fat piece of shit. When this motherfucker's term is up, he's getting voted. Actually, the whole board's going to be getting voted out.
So you think you gotta see what happens?
No, because people, these assholes went. No one ran against them last time, but now people are going to.
Oh,
run.
okay, I gotcha.
So. Then to put the icing on the cake, we were outside milling about the front of the high school, and 3 of Nassau County's finest police department show up. Ooh. They called the cops on us.
Oh wow!
Yes, but the cops were cool. They didn't give a shit. They were like. They're like, it's all good in hood. So we're like, wow, pieces.
They just beat up a couple of you just to show face. Like, who wants to get roughed up? Anybody?
We'll do it all no videos. Okay. So that was interesting. So there's a lot of My town is like a powder keg. We're getting ready to blow.
But
Actually, all of Long Island.
I was gonna say, I just think it's a lot of places. You know, it's weird how all of a sudden we went from such like let's do our own thing, you know, post what we want, say what we want, to now us being Twitter, Facebook, board director meetings, where now. Again, the government is kind of telling us what's good for us.
Yeah, well, that's called totalitarianism
and
socialism.
You know, what that last happened? What in the 50s or something? The 40s, the 50s? It seemed like.
Well,
like you really couldn't get
away
with stuff.
You had McCarthyism in the 50s. Then you had the whole hippie civil rights movement in the 60s, which was a good thing. You know, I mean, I'm not saying the hippies were a good thing because they were a bunch of dirty, filthy animals. Cut your hair, long hair. But no, like the civil rights is obviously a good thing. You know, but you had a lot of don't trust anybody over 30 or something? Was that like their motto or whatever? Yeah. Before my time, just before my time. God, I'm old. I hate it. I hate that I'm old. I hate that I'm almost 50. Like, what am I doing in my life? I have a fledgling podcast at 50 years old.
Oh, yeah, terrible.
No money.
Like, all these people, like, on the board and stuff, like these are people we went to school with. Like, I'm talking age-wise, not literally.
Yeah.
Like, remember back then, we were like, you know.
For a fucking generation that was raised on fucking South Park and Family Guy, there's a bunch of pussies running this country.
Even before that, like, you know, like Married with Children, you can never get away with. They're already pulling episodes of The Office.
Oh yeah,
off Peacock.
I listened to Joe Rogan.
Yes,
that I don't know if you heard of. You've heard of him. He's got a pod card.
He's got some views on COVID.
So ha, wink wink. We all know what we're talking about. Joe Rogan. And on the podcast app that I listen to. I think because he moved to Spotify,
he's like exclusive.
I'm way. You know me.
Oh yeah, you don't. Get
my OCD. Yes. I have to live. I've only started listening to it, so I'm only up to like episode like 250.
That is insane because he's up to like episode 16.
I know it's like 2012, but 2013. But I kind of find it funny. Listen, I tell you what, I kind of find it funny because he's like. Oh, in 3 years, we're gonna have like this, and you know, like I could see like he's almost predicting the future, but like because he's like, oh, and his like sidekick is like, oh yeah, we're gonna have. You know, he's like they have like he's got like an Apple, an iPhone 4 or something like that, and he's like or whatever. And he's like he goes soon these things you're gonna be able to do this, and I'm sure someday somebody will make an app one day where you could like you know see where all the cops are on a street, and I'm like but it's funny because. But the point is, some of I listen to him mostly on Spotify.
Yeah.
Because some of the episodes, well, actually, I'm sorry. I have it in my. I listen to Podcast Addict. That's what I use.
Yes.
And I'll try and play it on there because I used to be but I haven't unsubscribed to it just so I do them in order.
Yeah.
I listen, so I know when Joe Rogan's up. I go to Spotify and I'm on episode 240. I'll go listen to 240 on Spotify, right? Mm-hmm. So I go to listen to episode 240. I see it, and it's not there. It's 239 and 241.
Ooh.
I'm like, that's interesting.
Yeah, weird.
And like, we're from Tommy Chong to this guy to like, Eddie Diaz or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, so I go and I look up 240 on Pi, and I see who the host is. And the host was some conservative.
I mean the guest.
The guest. I'm sorry. The guest was some conservative, author or something, whatever. Spotify scrubbed it.
Wow.
I was like, wow, cocksuckers.
Yeah. I don't like. When will the bubble burst?
When there is the second civil war in the United States, because I hate to tell you, it's a coming. I'm sick of the censorship.
It's going to be a simple civil war, I think.
Well, when some douchebag comes at me with a skateboard, I'm going to blow a hole through it and his fucking face. So now you have 2 skateboards and no head. So because I'm on the side that's got the guns.
Okay, exactly.
So
yeah.
I mean, I'm not afraid to.
Peace, man.
Yeah. Hey, man. You're going to hit me with a what? You're going to have a ball peen hammer? Okay. I have a chainsaw and attached to my hand. Okay. You got somewhere to go? You got someone to be? Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
People are texting me. I'm popular lately for some reason.
Well, good for you.
I don't know why.
Good for you.
My name has been in the news.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Larry, where are you, Larry? So let's talk about some of the ugliness that went on the last couple of weeks while we were we missed a week obviously because I was away. But we'll discuss that later.
Yeah.
But while
I really missed a week. If I remember correctly, I am posting this tonight. I'll post it tomorrow.
I was away in Lancaster for a couple of days with the kids. We wanted one more day or two of vacation before school started.
Okay.
When we were away, our puppet in chief.
That's what you want to talk. I'm sorry. Okay.
He dropped the ball, big time.
You think the ball's on him?
Well, we lost 13 servicemen.
Mm-hmm.
Who were killed in a cowardly terrorist attack in Afghanistan, and frankly, I'm angry. You are frankly. I am frankly, and I am very angry. It bothered me because the fact that this piece of shit, and I'm glad I'm American. I can call the lowercase p president because I'll never capitalize it a piece of shit because the fact that this cocksucker and piece of shit blamed everyone except himself. 13 kids, 20 to 23 years old. I think.
No, none of them. Really...
One of them just became a father, dead because of a bomb that was placed at the Kabul airport. Everybody knows what we're talking about here.
Are you sure? Because a drug-ridden scumbag who gets choked out by the cops gets plastered all over the news, but 13 wonderful Americans aren't even named in Congress.
Yes, by that twat cunt face Pelosi, who blocked the reading of the names. But they all took a fucking knee and wore African garb for George Floyd.
Of course.
So now look, I don't think anybody should die. Okay, George Floyd, for whatever his faults were in life, he was, a drug dealer. He was a convicted criminal. He put a gun to a pregnant woman's stomach while she got robbed.
Which was the reason why the cops were showing up.
Yes. So, I mean, he was probably an altar boy, I'm sure, and a good boy.
Yeah.
But, of course. My white privilege brought on his, decline into savagery. And frankly, people like that, and I'm sorry, maybe they don't deserve to be on this planet. I don't know. However, the cop who kneeled on him did not help the situation. Okay.
Well, what's funny enough is, again, I'll always say this. Everyone was in an agreement that the cop was wrong, and everyone agrees that even though George Floyd is a piece of shit, he shouldn't have died. But now a lot of people agree that he should not be the face.
He was martyred.
Oh,
he got a gold fucking casket.
Terrible.
How many? His family got millions of dollars.
And he was a scumbag.
And there's murals of him. And
there's one less mural.
Well, if that was not a sign from God, I don't know. Was a lightning strike or something?
Sure was,
yeah. So because he got martyred, he might have gotten the wrong, package.
Yeah. You think? You think we got to ask him next time?
If Harry Carey comes,
I don't know how we never asked him this question.
We'll find out. So I'll try and I'm gonna think of Harry Carey in my head. So maybe he'll come through.
We'll see. Maybe.
So
maybe next week.
But.
Going back to
the 13 Marines that died,
and you know what? If you want to even go one step further, as far as old white privilege and everything, I think the majority of them weren't even white. So people can't even say anything like, "Oh, what about white privilege and everything?" Not here. I mean, they're all American. We all bleed red, so it doesn't matter. But for those who like to play that card,
It's just disgusting that this guy came on and was, first of all, the fact that, I think every American agrees that we needed to get out of Afghanistan.
Agreed.
Okay. But the fact remains that Pudding Brains.
There's a way to do it.
Pudding Brains decided the one Trump agreement that he wasn't going to X out was this one.
Yeah.
Okay. And this also works into the conspiracy thing. I'll explain that to you in a second.
That's curious.
But this fucking mush for brains, I'll never call him by his name, just so you know. He's a piece of shit. And actually, I blame his fucking wife because this man thinks he's on a fucking murder mystery tour. Okay, he doesn't even realize he's fucking president.
Yeah.
Okay, she should be arrested for elder abuse.
Mm-hmm.
But he pulled out, tactically the worst way. Okay,
100%.
You have a fortified Bagram airfield, two strips, two airstrips, fortified, protected. Okay, you could have defended it more. Okay, you gotten people out of the country. It was like 15, 20 miles away from Kabul.
Something like that.
Okay, you already had it. You gave the Taliban a fucking Air Force and an army. Okay, you gave them how much? 80. I love the fact check. Did you see the fact check? It's not $85 billion worth of. It's more like $30 billion. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I must have been a few Black Hawk copters off. This is first of all. If anybody gets fact checked, you know it's.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You know it's like President fuckface was not at the did not give a eulogy for the head of the Ku Klux Klan. He was only a general in the Ku Klux. Oh, okay. Thank you, Facebook fact checker.
Understandable now.
Okay, my mistake. You know, so any fucking kid playing cops and robbers or wars knows you get your equipment out, you get your people out, and then the soldiers get out. Okay, you don't defend a fucking airport in the middle of a city surrounded by hostiles. You use the fucking defendable airstrip you have 20 miles away, and you helo everybody fucking out. I've never served a day in the military. Okay? The most I know about military is Call of Duty and what's the other one? That the
Medal
game,
of Honor?
Not Medal of Honor. The one that you got to like put people in different places. That game.
Risk?
No. It drives me nuts. I don't remember.
Okay.
It was another video game.
Sure.
This ain't Retro Gamers. So.
Sure ain't.
So now, they spun it and are like, well, we got all these people out. Hey, that's fine and dandy. What about the couple of hundred people who are still there? What about the women who are going to get raped? The kids who are going to be forced to be child wives?
The service dogs that are going to be beaten
the
and
fucking
eaten.
Service dog. Well, no, I heard they got them out. But no one disagrees that we had to end Afghanistan. It's just how he did it.
Exactly.
And the fact that he blames, well, Trump said we had to be out by May 1st. Hey, fuckhead, you got rid of all of Trump's things and you're slowly, secretly putting them back. We all know, like the go back to Mexico rule. And they started building some construction on the wall. I think it was like 8 feet or something. So, no, can you guys cross the street? Okay, because we're going to finish this part of the wall here. No hablo inglés. Oh, you have tacos? Okay, come on right in. I like tacos. Authentic? Okay. So, again, no one disagrees that we had to leave. It's just the way he did it. And think about it. Nice wrap it up at the 20-year anniversary of 9/11. Photo op. Biden's a hero. Hey, you fucked up, you dick. Yeah. Okay? Admit it. And the motherfucker should be impeached for it because what he did was impeachable. Okay? He didn't listen to his
advisors?
Military advisors. Him, Pelosi, because I think she's the one running everything. If there was ever, and I only pray that there's an afterlife with a God, and I hope that when I get to heaven, if I get to heaven, okay, that there's like a channel I could turn, like Hell TV, like that I could watch people burning in hell.
HTV.
Yeah, like I could sit there and watch people burning in hell, like HTV. Perfect. You know, and literally turn it on. It's like, today we're gonna fuck with Hitler, and Hitler's like dressed in like he's like cross dressed.
What was it, like Little Nicky when he's in a French maid's outfit?
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, pick, and then he takes like a little pineapple.
Oh, is this Hitler? Is this that was in Little Nicky?
That was Little Nicky.
I never saw Little Nicky.
Little Nicky. They have Hitler's in hell.
Oh, I had no idea because I never saw Little Nicky.
And I think the devil was I can't remember. So Hitler comes out dressed in a French maid outfit.
Fantastic.
And they're like, all
I
right,
could write for Adam Sandler.
Let's time for the daily whatever. And there's like a whole bunch of pineapples, and the idea is he's gonna have a pineapple shoved up his ass once a day.
Fantastic.
So he picks the littlest one, and Devil's like, no. And he goes and he picks the biggest one. He's like, okay, here we go.
Oh, Hitler gets to pick the pineapple?
He did, but when he picked the little one, Devil's
gotcha.
Like,
Yeah, no, I would watch that. And I would like pay, like, I would pay for that in heaven.
Pay-per-view? All right.
Like, help review.
Yeah, why not?
I
like it.
So, but I think that would be a great idea. But I just want to, send my condolences to the fan. Oh, and that's the other thing. Speaking of Facebook, did you see what Zuckerberg did to the Gold Star woman? The woman? Oh no, didn't block her.
Oh,
suspended her account on Instagram and Facebook, and then after the backlash, Oh, that was an accident. We must have pressed the wrong button. Oh, did you? Did you, Zucky? So, since our administration, our disgusting administration, refuses to call out their names, I'm going to do it here.
Oh, okay.
For our 17 listeners.
All right. Well, so let's give a moment here.
So, first, Sergeant Johanny Rosario Pichardo. I'm reading these off the internet, so I have to scroll on my old computer. I'm sorry.
No, it's
Sergeant Nicole L.G.
Probably Gee.
Gee. Sorry if I got it wrong.
There's not a more condensed list.
This wouldn't be our podcast if we didn't do it this way.
No, of course, it's true.
Staff Sergeant Darren T. Hoover, 31 years old. I think he might have been the oldest.
That might have been the oldest.
Corporal Hunter Lopez, 22 years old. Corporal Deegan W. Page, 23. Corporal Umberto A. Sanchez, 22. It's a shame. Lance Corporal David L. Espinoza, 20. So far, all minorities.
Yeah, well,
for the most part, 1 or 2.
They're Americans, so
but I'm just saying.
No, I know what you're saying.
The whole white privilege thing. Yeah,
I said it earlier.
Lance Corporal Jared M. Schmitz, 20 years old. 20 years old. Lance Corporal Riley L. McCullum, 20 years old.
Lance Corporal Dylan R.
Marola.
I'm sorry, I'm reading from across the room.
Sorry, folks. 20 years old. Lance Corporal Kareem M. Nikiu, 20 years old. Navy Corpsman Maxton W. Soviak, 22 years old. Staff Sergeant Ryan C. Naus, 23 years old. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
That might be it.
That's
that was it.
Rest in peace, heroes. You shouldn't have died that way. You should have been home.
Should we take a moment?
No, I'm good. You good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm sorry.
Can I get you an orange tea?
You're not drinking my orange tea.
Come on. After that?
I offered you some. You said no.
You heartless bastard.
I am heartless.
It's like the reading of the names from 9/11 when they get to a name that they don't know how to pronounce.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Uh-oh. Like you didn't know this was coming? You couldn't have practiced this?
But they're on the list. They can't be phonetically,
honestly,
right? It's like, seriously.
I graduated from college and they're like, spell your name on the card, but spell it phonetically.
Yeah.
Like, okay, no problem.
Mormon.
Yeah, basically, Mormon. I was Moremin. Mormon. It's kind of how you pronounce it. But like, you get to 9/11 and start reading, Abduharida.
Shaka booga booga.
But yeah, like you get like to the Arab names or whatever, and they're like, ooh, just you probably wasn't given.
I think I heard once it was like John Smith. Really? Really?
Well.
Yeah. No. I need.
Yeah, it's been a wacky time with that part of it, and I've coming from a military family. My father, obviously serving in the military. He did not take this well at all that day for obvious reasons that make 100% sense. In fact, I was talking to him, and we FaceTime every day after I'm done with work. We FaceTime.
That's nice.
And we're talking, and
you're a good son.
He started to get a little. I'm like, all right, I'm trying to change the subject for him, not to ignore it, just to, because he's the type of guy who will sit in front of the TV and watch. Like Afghan television, 24 hours a day, just to see, the hell that's going through, and he won't give himself a moment of peace. And then we're on a different subject, and all of a sudden he said something, and then on the FaceTime, I just see flipping around. I'm like, what happened? I just hear, I'll call you back. Like, I'm pretty sure he threw the phone across the room or something. And I'm like, what is going on here? But yeah, it stinks. We don't like him.
Exactly. But
I've been watching a lot of Spider-Man.
Hey, Larry.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Hey, I heard you were looking for me.
What? Yeah, wow, of all timings for you to show up.
Yeah, Frank needed a break.
How is it in there?
He was losing his mind. It's crazy in here.
Really?
It's like a beehive full of raccoons.
That doesn't even make sense.
Makes a lot of sense in Frank's head.
How does a raccoon fit in a beehive?
They're tiny raccoons.
Oh, okay.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Hey, what's going on?
Would you rather be attacked by raccoon-sized bees, or a hive full of bee-sized raccoons.
Bee-sized raccoons.
And all you got is a knife.
Well, I think either way I'm screwed. But raccoon-sized bees would be terrifying. Be absolutely terrifying, because there's usually like 5,000 at least in a colony.
Okay, how about this? A raccoon-sized bee.
Fair enough. Okay.
Or a hive full of bee-sized raccoons.
So one raccoon-sized bee, which is still terrifying, but not as terrifying.
You could probably punch the bee.
I could probably swing.
But if he stung you, you're fucked.
Oh, no, I'm
literally.
done, yeah.
No, you're literally
would just spin me around?
He'd spin you around, bend you over, and go.
That doesn't even
But
make
the only
sense.
good thing is, don't they die?
They do. Some do. Some do.
That would be scary as fuck.
But
because that bee could fuck a cat.
But besides raccoons,
Then you got bee cats.
Besides raccoons sound cute. So I don't know.
But a hive of them?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
And they might got the rabies.
That might. There's a lot of rabid. Yeah.
Hey, you put that down. That's not yours.
Oh, what are you talking to?
George, put that shit down.
What?
You're not even supposed to be here.
What?
Asshole.
Oh, what? Who was that?
George Washington.
Oh, George Washington. Oh, okay. Well, he chopped down a cherry tree. So.
Well, yeah. That was a crime.
Is that what he's serving his time for?
Well, he's still in purgatory. He did some other shit.
Speaking
Apparently,
of which,
he was a slave owner.
Possibly, but back then it was okay.
That's what I keep telling him.
Yeah. Well,
what's the big deal?
When you were alive, it wasn't okay. To be honest
That's what
with you.
you think.
But meanwhile, do you know who the first family was who started slavery?
I think it was the Edisons.
No, it was a black family.
Oh, the Jeffersons.
No, maybe not the Jeffersons.
Hey, George Jefferson.
What? I don't think
George.
that's his name.
Hey.
Speaking of Georges, though.
Foreman, my favorite. I love his grill.
No, what? You know he made a lot of money selling that grill?
Of course he did. He's all punch drunk and shit.
Do you know who originally was sold the idea of the George Foreman grill?
I'm going to say Mike Tyson.
No, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
What would they call that?
Probably
the Hogan grill?
Probably the Hulk Hogan grill.
That's silly.
What? And George also named all his kids George.
George
including
1, George
his daughters.
2, George Gina.
Remember his short-lived TV show?
No.
You don't remember that?
I didn't watch a lot of TV. I was watching baseball.
Well,
America's pastime.
That's true.
Hey, get me a hot dog.
Speaking of Georges.
Yeah, George.
So, me and Frank were talking, and we wanted to get an idea of something here.
Okay.
George Floyd.
Oh, Larry.
What?
We really shouldn't go
No?
there.
Wow.
We shouldn't go there.
Are you saying that? Are you changing the subject?
Larry, let's talk about something nice like unicorns.
What? But George Floyd probably did he because
Hold
the
on
way
a second. Piece of shit.
What?
Hello? Yeah, go on. What'd you say?
I was gonna say, did he have?
That wasn't me, Pete.
Pete? Who?
I'm at my post. Hold on a second, Larry. I'm at my post. Hey, give me the ribs. Give me the ribs.
Sound like Todd Chrisley. Chrisley knows best.
I told you I don't watch TV even as Frank. I think Frank knows who you're talking about, though. Hey, Larry. Hey, Pete. You know anybody named what?
George Floyd. What? Why are you whispering it?
We don't like to say his name. Everybody down there thinks he's a saint.
How far down?
No, down there on Earth.
Oh, okay.
He somehow got up here. I don't know how. I didn't give him a bag. I had no bag.
That's what I wanted to ask you.
Okay, go ahead.
Like
Shoot.
when he showed up, did you?
No, don't shoot. Don't
What?
shoot, George. Oh, here he comes. Shit.
Okay, just let him pass. Let's let him
He
walk.
can't talk.
Yeah.
Somebody kneeled on his throat.
No. Okay.
So he just has
Wow.
to use his little pieces. Hey, he uses paper.
It's like the guy from Back to the Future 3.
Hold on, I gotta get the accent back. Hey,
Okay.
he uses paper.
Wow. This is falling apart.
Frank's tired.
So he was welcomed with open arms when he got up there.
Not really. No.
No.
Because the thing is, we have like a list.
Yeah.
Okay, and he just came up on pushing people aside. Okay. And he was like, hey, I'm supposed to be here. Everybody down there loves me. And I looked at the list. I didn't see his name. Okay. And then I looked at all the bags, because I give out the welcome bag.
Oh, you have them all named out?
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're monogrammed.
Okay,
They're monogrammed. They have names. They have, like, stationery.
When they show up, do they come on a conveyor belt? They just kind of poof? Or do you have to kind of go through it like a rotary?
Well, I punch in their name.
Okay. Oh, so you have, okay.
Yeah, we have Max.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, good for them.
Well,
Good for you.
guess who's here?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
He supplied us a whole. We updated our system. It was fantastic, Larry.
Overnight, brand new.
It was
systems.
like one day, tablets, scrolls. Ooh, email.
What? You were using literal tablets
and
now
scrolls.
and scrolls.
Do you know how many?
Do you know, Larry?
That's a lot of papayas.
What you don't realize is we still use angel feather ink.
Oh, wow, really?
Oh, they do not like that.
I'm sure.
Because you got to catch them. They fly by and go, bing.
Are they squirrely little bastards?
They are squirrely little son bitches. They're like
Keep going.
ant-sized, bee-sized raccoons.
Wow.
Linger longer. So anyway, I'm looking at it. I see no name. Floyd. I see nothing.
Okay.
So he's like, I'm supposed to be here.
Well, okay, let's be careful. All right.
Again,
Yep.
he was whispering.
No, he was, yes.
So I said, write it down. I understand what you're saying. Hey. So I said, hey, write it down. Okay. And he was like,
okay.
he was like, wrote it down. He's like, my name is George Floyd. I'm supposed to be here. And I go, I ain't got no fucking bag for you. You ain't supposed to be here. So I had to call him Pete. Pete came in, bitched me out. Okay. And I'm like, he ain't here. He's not on the list. I got no bag. What are you
A lot of paperwork
So then,
in a situation like this? Okay.
well, so he sat down
yeah.
on the bench. We have a bench there.
Oh, well.
And he sat there for it was like 3 weeks. Okay. He sat there. Time's different.
Okay.
Okay. Criminals, 3 weeks feels like
Gotcha.
3 years.
Okay.
Okay. So, and then, JC, total liberal. Okay.
Is he really?
Oh, he's so
I would not have taken
in
the Son of God
insufferable.
as a liberal.
Oh, wash my feet.
What?
Oh, we need more wine.
Wow.
Brett. Oh, he's such a
Wow.
oh,
Careful, you
such-
can probably hear you.
I work for this is my dad.
What?
Oh God. Anyway, so he's like, let him in, and I'm like, for real? And I actually said, for realsies?
Is that how you talk to him?
It's funny.
Okay, fair enough.
The kid's like,
He's in on it.
hey,
He's like the first millennial.
he's so. I got my union card. I'm a carpenter. Okay, you haven't built a guy. I know it's funny. Okay, he's like, oh, then he wanted to be a union rep, and he's like, oh, it's so annoying. Oh, he even forgave Judas.
He did, yes.
The hell?
Yep.
What the hell?
Oh man.
So anyway,
well.
what was your question?
So George Floyd's up there. He didn't have a bag though.
Unfortunately, he's
Was
still
he-
bitching about not
I was
getting
gonna
his
say,
bag.
yeah. Any murals of him up there? Or?
Hell no.
Okay.
No. Not,
I mean, he had
not
one down
on my
here.
watch. Oh yeah. By the way, I want to say I'm taking credit for that mural, but I was temporarily in charge of the weather for a week. Just saying.
Oh,
Somebody
you got...
called in sick.
So,
I was doing overtime.
okay.
Hey.
I didn't know lightning was a button.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Weird.
It's like a randomizer.
Especially as lightning goes from the ground up, but in any event.
Yeah, science, Mr.
What?
White. Don't get technical with me, Larry. God damn it. I'll come at you like a beehive full of raccoons.
Raccoon-sized bee.
I'm gonna work that into the ground. Anyway, so he's here. Sadly,
Okay.
We're trying to get his ass deported downtown.
Really?
Oh, he's annoying.
I can't even imagine what that process
he just
is.
wants things. He wants. He tried to bring his casket with him.
Did he
He
really?
thought he was gonna melt it down, some bitch. Asshole.
That's a big
Anyway,
casket to melt.
Cubs win.
Oh, there he goes. All
Bye,
right.
Larry. Bye, Frank.
See you later. Hey,
Was he here?
he was here.
Was he out of control?
You know what? He was actually a little more in control than usual, especially when we mentioned George Floyd.
Oh, what was that about?
He was kind of dancing around it
Really?
for the most part. For the most part, apparently he didn't get a bag when he got up there. He wasn't on the list.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but and Harry Carey didn't admit to it, but he said that he was working the weather the day the mural got hit by lightning.
Well, I'm sure there's like legal ramifications that he.
You
can't
think? I
talk
don't know.
about. I don't know. What do you think? There's law in heaven?
I don't know. I'll probably find out soon. So.
Did he mention anybody else?
Did he mention anybody else? Yes, he did. He mentioned the Son of God. Jesus,
Really?
Jesus.
Well, he's probably
himself.
like a manager or something, right?
Apparently liberal.
Really?
Liberal douche, from what I understand.
I could probably see that.
I can kind of see it too. Always, wanting to do good and forgiving everybody.
He seems like a
and
millennial.
He's a very like the first millennial
Yeah.
before there was a millennium.
Well, he's probably a good, good union guy.
Probably. I understand he works well with his hands.
Yes.
So drops a lot of screws though.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I mean, I'm just
Wow. I'm just glad you said it and I
Yeah.
didn't. So, because I was thinking the same thing. So,
I went to a seminary. It's
you know what INRI stands for on top of the
nailed
cross?
right in.
Oh, okay. So, religious humor, go.
okay.
So, okay.
Speaking
so-
of weather,
Oh yeah, we had some wacky, zanerific
Some
weather.
wild weather, which I'm kind of shocked about because the storm that was supposed to hit us directly was nothing. And the storm that kind of was just grazing us did some major damage in the city.
Yeah,
like 9 people are dead.
Yeah,
I should ask him about that.
Did you hear?
I'm sure it was very wet up there.
My father-in-law was telling me there was a family of 4 that opened up the door to their car or something, and the water just rushed right in, and they all drowned or something.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Open up the club. This is what you say, bitch. All right.
You're right.
I don't know about that part. I kind of believe it because, I mean, those videos of the BQE.
We saw some. Did you see the LIE this morning?
LIE, that's
the
what it was.
Long Island
LIE,
Expressway
yes.
this morning? It looked like apocalypse.
My friend who works with Con Ed works in Queens.
I didn't even ask my cousin.
Yeah, and had to go in, and he's like, it took him like 2 hours to get to work, and said it was like a war zone.
Yeah, the video I saw was cars in a single file on the LIE, the Long Island Expressway, for those not in Long Island, well, the longest parking lot in history.
Yeah, honestly.
And there was cars scattered in every lane in the shoulders and all facing all directions, and all the cars that were driving in a single file were just moving serpentine.
Yeah.
Left, right, up in in the left lane, all the way to the right lane because 2 cars was it was something like that scene from The Walking Dead when they're all that opening scene, when one side of the freeway is empty and the other side's just a parking lot.
But like I said, Hurricane Ollie.
That wasn't even Henri.
No, that was. I'm saying though, Hurricane Ollie was supposed to hit us.
Henry.
Like it was. Hey Henry.
Hey, you know Henry, you fucking stuttering prick. You come up the fucking coast, okay? You rat bastard. Fuck you. And I'm talking, Henry, okay? And you come up here and funny how? Funny how? Like I'm a tropical storm? Funny? Fuck you, you fucking mutt, Okay? Come up here in the middle of the fucking night. You got everybody fucking worried, okay? And you make a fucking right, you cocksucker.
And we got just a drizzle. We got a drizzle,
fucking
maybe.
cock. And you fucking prick. Fuck you. Scum.
Meanwhile, Hurricane, was it Ira or Ida?
Ida.
Hurricane Ida.
Idaho potatoes.
Basically did a number again going, you know what, New Orleans, it's been a while. I'm stopping by for a while.
It's been a while.
Oh, yeah.
Since George Bush hated black men.
Yes,
according to Kanye.
Now Kanye's the greatest American living. So who knew? Yeah. Trump's best boy.
We had a black president, half black, half Kenyan, not American. I'm just saying.
So Ida, which is like the strongest hurricane to survive on land.
Yeah.
To go from,
she
basically
went from New Orleans all the way up
to us.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
The Carolinas, Pennsylvania.
We're going to North Carolina. We're going to South Carolina. We're going to Mexico. And then hits us, and I just figured it could be a bad rainstorm. But holy cow, apparently New York City now is just prone to flooding.
Yeah.
The videos
I
we
say
saw.
good. I want
some.
Listen, I'm waiting for a fucking comet or asteroid or something.
There's one coming in 2029.
Oh, it can't come sooner.
That's gonna zip us by like 20,000 miles.
Can
or
we
something.
make it so we get closer that it actually fucks something up? Like, Biederman. Do you remember?
No.
From what was that movie? Deep Impact.
Oh yeah.
When they're running and stupid fucking the Hobbit is on his motorbike and the father gets out of the car and as the comet goes, the asteroid comes flying, he's like, Biederman. Like, really? That's your last scene? Biederman.
So a lot of flooding in the city, like to the point where like there's videos of just the subways just being
overrun,
just waterfalls.
Yeah,
and don't go chasing waterfalls.
Not in that fucking disease-drenched water.
Those poor rats. I feel bad for all those street rats.
Did you see the rat dragging the crab down? Like, remember you had Pizza Rat last year?
Pizza Rat's awesome. Pizza Rat's the official mascot.
This was a more sophisticated, apparently vaccinated rat.
Okay.
He was walking down the stairs with a crab.
Good for him. Was the crab alive?
No, it was like a soft shell crab.
Oh, okay.
So, but I think it was short. But I mean, good for him. It's good living. He's like, Dave, look what I got.
But no, the flooding. I mean, thankfully my parents were good to go because they live in Brooklyn by the water. But
yeah, it was crazy last night. I mean, we were all playing our video games and like our alerts kept going.
Oh, you
off,
get those.
Beep, beep. I'm like, I don't care. Oh, it's an Amber Alert. Fuck it. Okay, next. It's like, flash.
No, what's the adult one? A Silver Alert?
Silver Alert.
Be on the lookout for
I've fallen and I can't get up.
An elderly man who thinks he's the president.
Having chest beats. Come on, man. I got the thing. I got the hair on my legs, okay, and it waves in the pool and that popcorn.
And it changes color.
Changes color, and I know things about ants. Fucking idiot.
So now that Ida's on its way out, and today was gorgeous. You know, you talk about the calm before the storm. The calm after the storm was beautiful.
Today was like 70 degrees and just gorgeous.
But now we got Hurricane Larry coming up.
Hey, Larry.
Yeah, so
Larry.
That's already been. That well has been dried out already today.
Yeah, how many texts did you get today?
About
so
5
far?
or 6, maybe.
I wasn't one.
No, you weren't. Shockingly,
it was all Eric's fault.
Mostly, maybe the other one.
Nah, he didn't really say anything. He's angry.
We'll see. Everyone out there, be careful with the weather.
And of course, being the end of August, beginning of September means only one thing. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
When the traffic picks up now and everyone's on the road.
Because the school year is here and I have a day off with no kids.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
2 days off.
2 days off, no kids. Well,
I remember school starting after Labor Day.
Yeah. Yeah, it usually started the Tuesday after Labor Day.
Yeah, day after Labor Day.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. And I went to a Catholic school, so don't get me wrong.
So
but I'm saying, like, a lot of the public schools go back to school now that are off for a week.
Well, it could be worse. You could be in, like, Florida and fucking California and some of these states, they go back in August. I mean, granted, they get out in June.
Like May. Yeah.
But, like, if I ever move, my kids are going to have a fucked up summer because they're going to be like, we're out of school in July, and then, no, September. You go back to school in a month.
But, because, like, a lot of these public schools,
Yo,
like,
big.
their first, like, 2 months back to school, they only have, like, 7 days. All the other days are, like, religious holidays.
My kids started Wednesday the 1st. Today is the 2nd. So they started yesterday was their first day of school. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow they have one more day of school, and then they're off Labor Day weekend, and then, like, I don't think they go back to school till, like, next Friday. They have, honestly, 5 days or whatever.
Crazy.
Because of, I think it's Rosh Hashanah.
Maybe, I don't know.
So, Rosh Homa, as I like to call it.
Terrible.
Siri, what is the Rosh Hashanah?
Can't even get in.
Can you make Siri go, hey, Siri, hey.
Hey, Siri, can you do a Harry Carey impression?
Hey, Larry.
No, can't.
She doesn't even answer?
I have it on silent.
Well, make it louder. I want to hear that bitch.
Hey, Siri, can you do a Harry Carey impression?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
No, you stupid bitch.
I won't respond to that.
Uppity.
I'm sorry.
She's not responding.
I said I'm sorry.
Just like every girl that ignores you, Siri ignores you.
It's okay.
Ask her.
I love you.
I think you're pretty great, too.
That must be cute.
Do you want to go out with me?
I don't want for much.
Goodbye.
No, I want you to ask
It's
her.
been a pleasure.
I want you to ask her a question.
Okay, what?
Ask her, does the NSA spy on us?
Does the NSA spy on us?
Interesting question.
That's all we're getting.
Not a no. Not a no. I can. Alexa, does the NSA spy on us?
No. It used to shut down.
Amazon. What?
It used to turn off.
Oh, really?
When you said that.
That's scary.
Like, do you work for the CIA?
It said
It shut down.
Amazon takes privacy seriously. Right.
Jeffrey Bezos.
So we spoke to the hurricane.
So first day of school. How'd that go?
Well, again, there was a whole big fight in our neighborhood
of course.
about the masks.
I feel like the Messinas are in the epicenter of that.
No, actually, we're not. But
not this fight. There's been other ones we've had.
No, no. I just instructed my kids. I'm like, look, I'm all for parental choice. Okay, you want to put your kid in a mask, fine. You don't want to put your kid in a mask, fine. You want to get your kid vaccinated, fine. You don't want to get your kid vaccinated, fine. I don't care. Educators do not have medical degrees. The governor does not have a medical degrees.
But Bill Gates.
Bill Gates doesn't have a medical degree.
But he's the smartest person alive about COVID.
I thought that was Andrew Cuomo. But anyway, so just leave it up to you know what? I don't want to stick the needle in my kid's arm. I don't want anybody to, but again, the masks, it's a very hot topic. So I basically told my kids, I'm like, look, You got to follow the rules, okay? But you need a mask break, you take it. You don't wait for the teacher to give you a mask break. If they deny it to you, you be polite. You raise your hand. You tell them, I need to see the nurse. They're going to make my kid's life miserable. I'm going to make them earn every red fucking cent that they make of my tax money. So my cocksucker 3 superintendents who make $267,000 a year and refuse to answer any of our questions. So I told them, I go, you do not put the mask on until you cross the threshold of the school. Okay? So my daughter, God love her, she's me. She was walking to, she walks, the middle school is 2 blocks away. So she walks to the middle school and she's walking up to the door and the teacher in charge goes, honey, you have to put your mask on. She's like, yeah, not until I'm in the school.
That's
she's
talking
like,
back to you.
Well, no. She's like, no. She wasn't talking back. She said it politely.
Okay.
She was. Okay. This is me paraphrasing.
Of course.
She's like, well, my dad said I don't have to wear the mask until I cross the threshold of the school, so I'm not putting it on until I cross the door. And the teacher was like, yo, okay.
I remember in Scout, someone was like that.
Made me very proud.
Someone was talking while one of the leaders was showing us something, and the kids started talking, and the kid's like, oh well, my mom told me, I don't have to listen if I don't want to. He was probably kicked out of the troop. So
see, this is great.
But all right,
this is great. Someone just posted this. Don't worry about kids peeing in the pool. They have bathing suits on. How does that work? Like a mask. True story. Doesn't work.
Well, I'm still debating because I'm actually, for the first time...
You masturbating?
Oh, I've got a lot of that done during the pandemic.
I don't need to know these things.
For the first time since the pandemic, though, I'm actually... next week, I'm heading back to a major arena for a wrestling show. I'll be at the Garden a week from tomorrow.
Now,
so September
do you
10th.
need vaccination to get into the Garden?
So, I've gotten... Since I bought the tickets about a month ago, a little over a month ago, I've probably gotten 3 emails from between Ticketmaster and MSG with the rules of getting into the Garden. Okay. Basically, long story short, yes, you got to be fully vaccinated or at least have 1 shot, I think like within 14 days or something of the show.
Do you have to have like that or a negative?
No, you know what? I don't even know if it said anything about a negative test.
Well, I guess I'm not going to the Garden.
I don't think. Let me see if I can pull it up. But my thing is... to get to the Garden. Like, I want to take the railroad, but, the Long Island Railroad renamed themselves on Twitter, LIRR, mask is mandatory. Like, that is their Twitter handle, or their name on their Twitter. Like,
okay.
And they're constantly putting, hey, here's a rider wearing the mask. Remember, vaccination or not. So, like, I'm debating whether to take the train or not give them my money and drive into the city. But I don't know which one's more dangerous.
I wouldn't do Uber.
So, I mean, I might just end up taking the train, but...
Hold on, this just in. China bans non-masculine men from TV.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I'm not opening an article.
Yeah, but don't.
You people decide for yourself what that means.
That's a weird one.
I was today years old when I realized this is a hooker. That's the fishing pole with legs from...
oh, get it?
Wow.
Oh, from Toy Story, yeah.
From Toy Story, yeah.
So, I think the rules for the Garden are the same because a week and a half after the Garden, I'm going to Arthur Ashe Stadium.
That's the girl I went to college with. She's a mother.
Okay.
And she has a tongue ring.
There you go.
I love her.
Good
for her.
See, I'm telling a story, so Frank's ignoring me. So, a week and a half after the Garden, I'm going to Queens, Arthur Ashe Stadium, and I know there you have to be fully vaccinated. Actually, just bottom line, you have to be fully vaccinated. No ifs, ands, or buts.
It's funny because my buddy has gone to the U.S. Open for the last...
I'm sorry. Proof of at least 1 dose.
My wife's friend who's gone to the U.S. Open for the last 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
Got his tickets and basically was told the night before that. They just changed that at Arthur Ashe.
I just got this. Yeah, I got this message a day ago.
After the tickets were all sold, that he can't go because he's not vaccinated.
I mean, they say you can get a refund, but...
Well, I know Ticketmaster did that to somebody at Jones. Did that to you? Was it you?
No. It took me about a year and a half to get a refund from
Ticketmaster just did that at Jones Beach. Yeah. They changed it. You had to buy the ticket first before they released what you needed.
I'm trying to figure out. There was a place that sold tickets, then gave the whole you have to be fully vaccinated, and then said, otherwise, oh, by the way, no refunds. So, but yeah, it's like you got to show either the card, the vaccination record, the New York City COVID Safe app, which I'm already signed up for, the Excelsior Pass Plus, which I'm also signed up for, or an official immunization record if outside of New York City or the United States.
That's
so
good for you. I'm not gonna.
So yes, that's the garden. I mean, once you're in there,
I'm not giving them motherfuckers
you're good to go.
Any more of my information. I've ripped up all my fucking things on my keychain. To CVS.
No. Oh, those things.
I'm done.
You are so paranoid.
I'm not even paranoid. I'm just done. I just fucking hate. I hate. I just hate the fact that everybody, no matter where you go, what you do, they know where you are. I'm just done.
Oh yeah.
I'm done. I'm not getting an Excelsior Pass. I don't need to go to the garden. I have a 60-inch flat screen, 11-year-old 60-inch flat screen, which you hate.
Because it's not 4K. Before I leave the house, I might put my foot through it.
I'm gonna put my foot through you fucking pudding balls. Okay, and I have, as long as I have good Wi-Fi, which I do, I don't really fucking.
You have okay Wi-Fi.
I have better Wi-Fi than you cunt. I hate you. I don't like you sometimes.
Sometimes. Most of the time.
81% of the time. I'm just done. I'm tired. I'm borderline depressed, and I'm just anxious, and I'm tired, and I don't watch the news anymore. I don't read the newspaper. I haven't in years. I'm trying not even to go on social media, Facebook. I'm actually fucking depressed with everything that's going on over the fucking overseas. I'm ready to just buy a fucking house in the woods, build a fucking moat around it, and say fuck off to the world. I hate everyone. I think I hate everyone.
I feel like some of those people is mutual, but
I hate everyone.
You do what you got to do.
Mutual? You should write it down.
I mean, you are Pickle Man.
I'm always sour. Speaking, I'm inundated with pickles.
That is
my wife is killing me. With
Frank's origin story. He fell into a vat of pickling brine, and now he is Pickle Man.
I'm green and wrinkly, and I spit out pickle juice. People,
yikes!
Right out the urethra. I am so surrounded by fucking. My wife is growing pickles
again
everywhere in my backyard.
There's a couple big pickles up there. I saw it too.
Yeah, I want to shove them up someone's ass.
Whoa!
Not mine. Maybe mine.
Okay, listen. It's 2021. You could do that.
Hey, I identify as a vaccinated Asian woman who's cis polygender something Q plus.
See that new gay cartoon on Netflix?
No, because I'm not gay. So, not that there's anything wrong with that. Talking to you, Chew.
That didn't even make sense.
Well, he's gay.
What? No, he's not.
A little bit.
Wow. It's rude.
I
might have to edit that.
He doesn't listen.
No one does. And we're getting to 100, folks.
Yeah, it might be the last episode.
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
I'm just.
You hitting the wall?
But we're not making any money. We're not getting any guests. We're not doing anything. It's
wow.
Like,
I thought it was just having fun hanging out.
We are having fun, but I want to I want this to go an extra step, and it's just never happening.
Okay.
Because it's not the retro game.
Wow.
Oh, here we go.
Wow. Here we go. Wow. There's two of us. Okay.
Do you want to try out the new bit?
I'm happy. Yeah. Let's try it.
I'm going to text the child. See if.
Oh, I didn't mean the other one.
Oh, well, we could do that.
Well, do you have stuff lined up for that?
Yes,
one?
I do.
Oh, okay. Then.
Well, we'll do that. Larry and I were brainstorming upstairs before.
Just basically bashing each other's heads together.
Yeah. And we what if certain celebrities who died when they were young didn't die?
Or just die.
Oh, that might be our guest coming.
Would you just text her?
I texted her.
Oh.
Let's see. We might have to prove that. Or just didn't die, right? So, how would they be now? Although that's not what we're going to do right now. Right now, we are going to do a different kind of bit. Hold on. Hey, watch the wire. Hold on a second. We have a very special guest. No, give him mine. It's fine. Okay. No, you're going to be in this.
I thought, okay.
Okay. We have, you got no chair. Suck it up. This is why we need a budget, Larry. Here, sit right here. Sit right here.
Not my house.
So, okay, we have a very special guest with permission from my wife. We have my daughter, Juliana. Say hi.
Hi.
So, Jules, what are you in? You're like third grade now?
7th.
That was close.
What's she like?
Are you in an elderly home?
Wow.
It's fucked up. Am I in
Almost.
Are you going to put me in a good elderly home, or are you going to send me to like a state-run facility where some giant Jamaican man washes my ass?
Probably the second one.
Hurtful.
Just brush him off to your brother. Just brush him off
No,
to your
Joey's going to be taking care of Mommy. We know that. So, all right, Jules. So we have a little game here. We want you to take part in if you're interested. We don't have a title for it.
/ making you come down here.
Yeah, you're doing this anyway with it like that. We're going to call this Ask a Kid.
Hey.
Ask a kid, kidding. I'm just kidding. So we're going to say some phrases and lines. Now, I know, what's some of your favorite music, Juliana?
80s.
You like the 80s? Yeah. What got you into the 80s?
Stranger Things.
What kind of Stranger Things?
The TV show and how much you play the music. That's another thing.
You like when I sing like Africa, Toto, or In the Air Tonight?
God, no.
I think she likes it when Africa sings Toto.
I surf the waves down in Africa.
What?
Exactly. So, I like to embarrass my kids when "In the Air Tonight" by Phil Collins comes on, and I do the whole air drum. Yeah, she likes that.
Best
right?
part.
You don't like that when we stop at the red light?
You might like the song though, the remix by Nonpoint. That was a good version.
Okay.
Look it up, Nonpoint.
Google it. Okay, so we have a game here. It's called Ask a Kid. We're going to say things. We're going to say some. I'm going to read you some lines, or sayings, or expressions from back in the day when I was about your age.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. And I want you to tell me what you think it means by the first thing that comes to your mind. So I'm going to give you the first one. Number 1. What does ring around the collar mean?
I have no idea.
What do you think?
Okay, thanks for that. Yeah, come on. let's
Clearly, you and your father spoke about this beforehand.
Clearly,
wow.
You haven't gotten any of my improv skills. So, if I said to you, "What's ring around the collar?" What would you think that means?
First thing that pops into your mind. What do you think?
A bow tie.
A bow tie. A bow tie.
No,
okay.
That's actually pretty interesting.
Okay. Well. Okay. Should we give them the answer? I guess?
Why not?
Well, ring around the collar is actually from a commercial. First of all, wrong. It's from a commercial where men would come home from work.
Yes. With their white shirts.
And they would have a dirty, disgusting sweat ring around their collar.
Which I've never experienced.
I might have as a mailman.
What's that supposed to mean?
If you lift up that shirt, there might be ring around the collar.
Fair enough.
So, ring around the collar, ring around the collar. Okay, number 2. You ready for this one?
I am.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
From a movie you like.
Okay, but what do you think an ancient Chinese secret is?
We'll tell you this much: none of them are lines from a movie.
From a movie you like?
No, I'm saying none of them are going to be quotes.
What do you think an ancient Chinese secret is?
An ancient Chinese secret. Exactly what it sounds like.
She's a good doofus, isn't she?
No,
an ancient Chinese secret was a commercial. It was a line in a commercial where a woman took her laundry to a Chinese her dirty laundry to
Calgon?
It was a Chinese laundromat.
Oh,
and the woman could only get her husband's shirt, probably had ring around the collar on it, clean.
It was a crossover.
And she was like, "How'd you do it? Ancient Chinese secret?" No, she used Tide.
Tide,
or whatever it was.
Tide.
Whatever, Clorox.
It was Calgon.
Take me away. No, Calgon was like a soap.
Well, let me. Okay.
Damn it! Calgon, take me away. That was the next one. What's Calgon, take me away? What do you think that means?
Well, Larry just said it's a soap.
I just said it was a soap. That's Larry. I'm your father.
I thought Larry said it. Asleep.
Here, let me try something. If I may, let me try something. And this is gonna be more visual, so I'll do it and then I'll say what I'm doing. So if you see someone do this, I'm tapping my wrist. What do you think that means? Like if I do like to you, I'm like,
what time is it?
There you go.
Okay,
all right.
What about this one? You've seen this one before.
Frank's doing a circular motion while sitting down, back and forth.
What the weird thing you do with the
wow
lasso on the wrist?
Are you a cowboy on weekends?
No, like this. You roll down the window.
I was originally thinking that.
Oh,
okay. So you got.
All right, I got one more visual. One more. And actually, a friend of mine told me about this
one.
One more visual. Okay. I got my forefinger to my mouth and thumb to my thing, to my ear. So if you see someone go this, what do you think that means? All right. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't think you'd get that. And only because your age. Trust me, you're smarter than your father. I know that.
Okay, I have 2 more, and then you're released. What do you think "gag me with a spoon" means?
Oh my god, that one!
Wow.
That one was something I saw on a YouTube video. Ew, gross. Something like that.
Gag me with a spoon means ew, gross.
Yeah.
Totally.
Very valley.
Very good, Juliana. So
Valley
you're 1
girl.
out of 4 so far.
All
so
right,
not
not
bad.
bad.
And the last one I have, I'm going to come up with new ones for the next bit. So this has
New means
potential. And I said this once at dinner. Stop the presses.
Stop? Like,
What do you think? Stop the presses. Don't just say stop.
fooling around.
Stop fooling around. Wrong-o. Stop the presses was an expression that I guess editors used in
When they were
newspapers,
because newspapers would come out,
and
the
they would have a
next
hot news story like breaking news: Donald Trump has been reinstated as president.
So they'd say, "Stop the presses."
Stop the presses,
So they can
would
reprint
the
all
newspaper.
the newspapers for the next morning.
Pretty cool, huh?
Back in the day when people actually read physical papers.
So tell me, what do you want to be when you grow up?
An author illustrator?
Author.
Are you sure? Because you questioned that, or do you want to be something else? Because you said it with a question at the end of it, like a bagel store in Maryland.
Schmeagle's Bagels?
Did I ever tell you the story?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. So in Ocean City, Maryland, there's a bagel store called Schmeagle's Bagels. So so Juliana goes, she goes, "Oh, look, Schmeagle's Bagels." I go, "Jules, say it like a question."
Schmeagle's Bagels?
Perfection. All right, get the hell out of here. You're released.
Watch yourself. Wow. I'm not that old.
Love you. Mean it. Kid's a pain in the ass. I love her. She's a little me.
Oh, my God, is she?
This guy created me. Okay, so we were saying the second bit.
See, we're going to have to do a little less commercials, just more sayings.
Yeah, I think I might need to do, like I said, it's
a work in progress.
It's a work in progress.
Work in progress. In between your pickle brining, you can probably come up with
I'm so sick of the pickles. I love pickles, but she's fucking killing me.
I was given a pickle as a snack today. I was gifted a pickle chip.
Yeah, I got 1 chip too. So,
and you're pickle man.
Yeah, what's my secret power? Bread and butter kills me. That's my kryptonite. So let's see. Did I go over the? You want to save that? We'll save that one.
Yeah,
for
we'll save it for
one.
next week because we'll come up with more names.
So let's see. School started. The hurricane. Oh, I had my wedding anniversary. Yay. 14 years.
14 years. Wow.
Never had a fight. I'm officially a forklift driver. That's nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I figure I want to try and learn every vehicle possible to drive if there's ever an apocalypse. So, like, we have to escape somewhere. I now know how to drive forklifts.
Really, because the forklift goes so fast.
Oh, more pickles. Watch the wire.
Uh-oh.
That hiney.
Was there a pickle room back there?
No, there's a refrigerator full of pickles.
The pickle fridge. This is the pickle layer.
Look.
I know.
Show him the job.
I see it. That is insane. That is something. I'm sorry, but
wait.
This might be bordering. I mean, spears are better than chips. I'll tell you that much.
What's that?
Ooh. Wow. There you go. That's a good way to present it.
What's that?
Spears rule.
Leave the spears. But I see. You just made the chips though. Give it a small fucking bottle. I mean, they're my pickles. There's not plenty. You keep giving away the chips. I want to put on my hamburgers. I like the spears though.
But more will be made in 3 days.
There's got more jars. That's my problem.
Jars are being
drowning.
medically sealed.
My fucking salt content is going through the roof.
Your ankles are going to be so
I
swollen.
literally wake up in the morning, I get ready for work, I'm like, ooh, pickle.
You're brushing your teeth with a pickle.
Yeah. Wiping my ass with a pickle. Everything's pickles. Those pickles I don't put back. So.
You are pickle man.
Oh, God in heaven. What is happening?
I don't know.
What's happening?
It's hot down here. Don't you have central air?
I do. Oh, you're going to make fun of my fan?
No, I had a fan like that. Those fans are awesome.
Anyway.
One of those vertical fans? Fantastic.
Yeah, I got to clean out the dust.
But I do, I have a fan. Every night I sleep with a fan, literally 3 inches from my face.
You're gonna get Bell's palsy. Don't do that.
That's fine. As long as I'm cool at night, I'm good to go.
No, you're gonna get Bell's palsy. Don't do that.
No, that's fine because as long as I'm cool at night, I'm good.
Just put the air conditioner on.
The air conditioner's in the other room.
You don't have an air conditioner in your bedroom?
No, I rent.
What does that mean?
I'm not putting air conditioners in randomly.
Do you have a window in your bedroom?
Right behind my head.
Put a fucking air conditioner in it.
No, my bed is under the window.
Put an air conditioner in the window.
But then it'll drip on my face.
Why would it drip on your face?
Because that's what my current one does.
Air conditioners don't drip.
It forms like a 3-inch block of ice on the front of the air conditioner.
Then you need a new air conditioner. That means it's broken.
No, doesn't that mean that means it's working?
I have air conditioners. They don't do that.
Actually, my old one used to do that. My new one doesn't.
I know, it's just the loudest fucking thing in the world.
Yeah.
Like, what is that noise?
But it's fantastic.
Oh, that's fantastic. Do you leave your bedroom door open with the air conditioner on?
I usually turn the air conditioner off at night.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I have bills to pay. That's electricity I don't need to be wasting while I'm asleep.
Comfort is everything.
No, that's why I have the fan 3 inches from my face.
No. Wait, electricity is everything. You're wasting electric on a fan.
No, the fan is cheaper than the air conditioner.
I guarantee you it's probably the same.
It's probably not.
Larry.
And I put it on oscillating.
You call me cheap, you motherfucker?
What are you talking? No, I'm frugal.
I am frugal.
You are not frugal.
I am frugal.
Please.
You waste money on
that
shit.
Impossible. Did you see the...
What now? Watch The Wire.
I'm gonna get a towel for your weird son.
For my weird son? Why? Is tonight shower night?
Yeah.
It's not Saturday.
It's not March. Just get the goddamn towel and leave, would you please? I'm working. For nothing.
Job.
Could have been.
That's true.
Larry promoted it.
I'm not the only one responsible.
I'm trying to get a guest.
Weird Instagram page, by the way.
Who?
You guys for your podcast.
Why are you following me?
Because you're my father.
Makes sense.
You're punished. Go upstairs. They suck.
What are we talking about?
How you're cheap.
Far from it. Oh, by the way, I gotta show you the new skate deck I bought, painted to look like the hoverboard. What'd you say?
Oh. A skate? Really? You bought a fake hoverboard?
A skateboard deck painted and it says hoverboard in 8-bit.
How much?
Originally, it was because it's from the artist himself. So it was originally $300, but
about as much as an air conditioner costs
when I bought it, it was $200.
So about it, what you can get an air conditioner for?
But it's really good. I don't know where I'm going to put
it,
though.
Well, you could stare at a fucking an 8-bit fucking skateboard or sleep comfortably topless with an air conditioner on.
The fan works. I just need the fan on my face or my upper body. Actually.
When you get Bell's palsy,
I'm gonna
laugh when you drool out of the side of your mouth because your face sounds like this. That whole face droop. Your face droop. It's not pretty. I've seen it.
I know. I've seen it too.
You're gonna get it. Try doing a podcast with Bell's palsy. Hi, my name is Larry, the Retro Gamer. I'm Anthony, and I'm Larry over here, and I'm Anthony over there.
At least you listen. That's good.
Well, I know the same fucking intro for the last 200
That's
episodes.
the thing.
You just got fucking sound bites and music.
I don't have sound bites.
No, you just got music. Do you know one of your songs that you use for the wacky bit,
This is why you can't listen from start. Because I know you're on like episode 90.
No,
I
I'm
think.
on episode like 118.
We haven't done Wacky Retro in forever.
I know, but do you know that sound bite, that music drop or whatever,
Yeah.
what do they call it, the blanket,
Yeah.
was used in some fucking serial killer's YouTube video.
Well, it's free domain, so
Yeah, I know. You know what'd be great? I don't know if you use some of those fucking free domain websites and told me about them so we could pick out a fucking song to put on our podcast since you have zero fucking production value in this podcast.
that's what makes it fun.
No.
So, are you saying that for episode 101, we might actually bring a video element to the show?
No, for episode 99, I want to put some fucking blanket music drop shits in
Why
the back.
start at 99? You got to start at 101 or start at 100 actually.
Why not start now? Why don't you fucking do...
Wait.
pickle?
No, I don't know what that was. I mean, we can start a video element. We can start recording ourselves. That would be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. That sounds really like a pain in the ass. I don't want people to see my face. I have a face for radio.
So do I. All right, so then starting with episode 100, we will...
Orange iced tea is the best.
I wish I had some, but you're fucking rude. So
I fucking offered you some.
all right, I'll take some now.
No,
I'll take some now.
Now I'm not giving
Why
it away
not?
because that is past. That ship is sailed.
Come on.
No,
Really?
really.
If orange tea became the new currency in the
I would be rich.
post-apocalyptic world,
I would be a god.
you would.
I would be come to me, my people. Come.
I will pour you just a little.
I like in Mad Max, Valhalla, I open up the fucking Watergate and they sit there like with a dirty pan. I'm like, yes, water, thank you. What a day, what a lovely day.
You're a jerk.
You're a jerk.
So starting with episode 100, folks, watch out. The new and improved, branded Better Half podcast, episode 100. You watch.
With new
I'm going
hosts,
to blow your socks
Joe
off.
Rogan and Dave Attell.
I like Dave Attell. He's good.
Wait, who did Joe Rogan do?
No,
The Man
Adam
Show with?
Carolla.
Who? Don't tell me. I know everything about Adam Carolla.
No, it wasn't even Joe Rogan.
He did.
It was Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, no, it was Joe Rogan and...
Do I have to hit you with my slipper?
No, it was a second. It was a Ow. You just assaulted me. I'm calling the cops.
I salted you pickles.
It was
human.
Joe Rogan and...
Joe Rogan.
Some other
Doug-
douche. Yeah, I think like Doug Benson or something.
like that. They did the last season of the Man
Yeah,
Show.
something like that.
It's the Man Show. I love that show.
Ziggy Zaggy, oi, oi, oi.
Ziggy Zaggy, Ziggy.
No, I know. I thought it was cool that we stopped.
Did I tell you about the
I keep staring at your. I thought that was George and Wheezy. Never mind.
Oh, George. It's
Prince.
Hakeem and Randy
Yeah,
Watson.
thought it was George
That's
Jefferson.
that's not a real Funko Pop.
No, it's not. It's not even a Funko.
Yeah,
Well, it
I
is a
know.
Funko, but
It's a vinyl. You think any of my Funkos have something hidden in their head?
I don't believe those things.
Like Mr. Rogers, do you think he's got like a fucking King Tuesday in his head?
That'd be awesome. Prince Friday. They're supposed to have brains in them, except for
meow 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 meow.
meow 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 meow.
You remember
Hurricane?
Morgan Freeman was on fucking Electric Company?
No,
Oh yeah.
was he really?
Oh yeah.
Well, remember who Cowboy Curtis is?
Oh yes. Lawrence Fishburne.
Yep.
Larry Fishburne.
Yes.
On Pee Wee.
I fucked him.
It's hot down here, and
Do I
I'm
have
tired.
any more impressions of me today? I don't know.
I don't think so. I think we might need to wrap this one up.
This show's going nowhere fast. You know that, right?
I'm telling you, episode 100, we're going to take off. Episode 100, we are rebranding.
We are. Oh, okay.
Yes.
We are.
We're going to do it right. Finally. After 3 years.
I fucking hate you right now.
Why?
Because I feel like I wasted 3 years of my life.
Stop it. This isn't
I
a
did
waste.
get cake out of it, but I mean,
Oh, yeah, no, totally. All the free food you get.
free food. I pay for all of it, you
Ah,
fucking
please.
twat.
Whatever.
When she comes on here next time, I'm going to
Okay.
show. I pay for every. Like for instance, I'm going away with my wife for our anniversary in a couple of days.
Wasn't your anniversary just passed?
Do I have to explain this to you every single year? Every year. I'm going to a goddamn bed and breakfast with my wife where I'm going to make up a career like I do to every fucking stranger I talk to. What do you do? Oh, I'm the stage manager for the Rosie O'Donnell show. She doesn't have any show anymore. I was the stage manager for the Rosie O'Donnell show. Now I'm the stage manager for Good Morning America with Michael Strahan. And no, with
Yeah, Michael Strahan.
Ryan Seacrest and the other girl. What's her name?
Oh, live with
Regis,
Kelly
and Brian.
Ryan.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Kelly Ripa. Kelly.
Remember her show,
No.
Hope and Faith?
No, because that's right. Wait, I don't have a vagina. So
What's her face was on it? It was the daughter, Megan Fox.
okay, that's why you watched it. Someone's bowling. This house, the sound in this house travels
This
well.
house is not a home.
Oh God, it is a home. My wife makes it a home. She makes it a very lovely home. I want to burn the home to the ground. I hate New York. What were we saying? Oh yeah. Excuse me. I'm going away with my wife.
Yes, you are.
And what was my point of that?
You make up stories.
No,
about you.
before that, I said something about. I had to explain.
Well, I was talking about how we're going to be rebranding episode 100.
Right. And then
And you went off on
I said I had to explain this to you every year. Every 3 years.
You always. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because you're going away after.
Right. Because my anniversary always falls around Labor Day weekend, and it's impossible to get away or a room or anything that weekend. So I usually pick a weekend in September.
Gotcha.
And we go away.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, it's September 11th this weekend. It's that weekend.
It's been 20 years.
Yeah. So, we're going to New Hope, Pennsylvania.
Interesting. When are you going to go to Empire Strikes Back, Massachusetts?
That was terrible.
I was trying to think of Vermont.
See, when you hesitate in that last part of the joke, I do it often.
I know.
That sucks.
I'll figure it out.
No, but we're going. We're going away that weekend. And I remember the point of my story was, I bought chocolate-covered strawberries for Stephanie because she loves them for our anniversary from Bree Bree Sweet Treats New York, at Bree Sweet Treats New York, and I'm paying for them.
Okay.
I'm not getting anything free. I've never gotten anything free.
Sure. All right.
I've never got anything free.
I believe you.
You don't.
I believe you.
No, you don't.
It's okay.
You could order from her if you like, but you like to spend your money on fucking skateboards and Cheerios.
One skateboard and my Cheerios got ruined yesterday.
Wait, your Bootio?
No. Oh, that's what you meant. No, I meant my actual box of Cheerios.
Box of Cheerios?
Apparently I have a small leak somewhere in the kitchen. So when it rained,
I'm laughing at you.
My drying mat was saturated. So there must have been some sort of small leak, and I guess the way the rain came in yesterday.
You gonna pay for that? Or you gonna have your landlord? Pay
No,
for
it
that?
wasn't anything major, so I'm not even worried about it. And I just washed the drying mat. That's all. But the box of Cheerios was wet, so I just threw the whole
Are
thing
these
away.
like special edition Cheerios, or are these just the box
No,
of
no,
Cheerios?
these are Stop and Shop brand Cheerios.
Oh, okay.
So they're not even Cheerios.
I don't even know if they were. I didn't know if they were like a special Cheerio that Hulk Hogan on the cover or something.
No, those 3 cereal boxes are above my fridge.
Of course they are.
They don't have the food in them anymore. Because, they would have rotted by now.
Oh, well. Well, that's good.
I got cool
I'm
collectibles.
sorry. Yeah.
I do.
What are you going to do if there's a leak on your Funkos?
That already happened. Years
What?
ago. Trust me, I was so mad. I had my signed, my autographed Brock Lesnar and AJ Lee pop vinyls. I used to have them right next to my television. I went away for WrestleMania. There was a leak in the top floor.
You had appointed me for that.
I did. Top floor, there was a leak and I was still in the basement, that trickled down to the main floor, which the landlord showed up for, checked it, but no one bothered to check my apartment. So when I came downstairs, when I came home, I'm like, oh, it smells kind of musty in here. That's weird. And then I saw kind of little puddles around my television because the water found its way through the connected fire detector, fire alarm.
Right.
Smoke detector is what I'm trying to say. And then that was right above my television set. So it leaked onto that, and then it got into the pop vinyls.
I remember that.
Which were in cases, because these were autographs, so they're in cases.
Yeah.
So they got waterlogged. Luckily, I was able to salvage them. The boxes are good still. You can see the damage, but I held on to them. They're all right. TV survived as well. But
did you throw some rice on it?
No, I let it air out.
Does that work?
Yes, actually, it does. It really
Interesting.
does. I like the commercial, Liberty Mutual commercial, when the guy is a cell phone and he falls into the water, he just jumps into a big giant thing.
Hey, do you remember the movie Falling Down?
Uh,
Michael Douglas.
I never saw it.
You should watch that movie. You want to know why?
That's the one, can't stand it anymore. Stick your head out the window.
No, that's
I'm
network.
mad as hell.
I want you to get up. I want you to go to the window.
Yes.
I'm going to scream out, I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
Go up to the window and yell, "Let's go, Islanders."
Wow, they stole that from us too? Good.
Oh, okay. And you guys stole it from the movie. So there you go.
Yeah, but no.
Well, what about the no, actually those are probably across the NHL, because I've seen videos.
Do you know who started the
with the you ever see the one
salute
with the ground? What
you know,
salute?
the salute to the fans at the end of the game?
What salute?
The salute that the players, after they win, they salute the fans with their sticks in the air.
I thought they were just waving at us.
Yeah, it's a salute.
I mean, I usually walk out by then, but
You're so not a real fan.
no, I stayed till the end of the game. But once they win or lose, I'm out.
Yeah.
And if it ever became a tie and it was a weekday, I didn't care who won. Just end the fucking game.
there's no ties anymore.
I'm saying no, because it meant it went to overtime, and then I'm like,
I
this
can
just
never
sucks.
go to a hockey game with you.
But I stayed till the end. I always stayed till the end.
Okay.
I know a lot of
Well,
people.
you know who
leave.
started the salute?
Who?
The Rangers.
Oh, did they start everything? Who? Oh, look at me. I'm the Rangers. I started the salute.
No, I believe the Islanders actually started the hats being thrown on the ice.
Oh,
from
for a hat trick?
I think. I have to.
Oh, here we go. But you ever see the prairie dog singing the Queen? Ayo.
No.
Ayo, 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 ayo.
That's not Queen.
No, it is Queen. Well, it's Freddie Mercury.
Oh, yeah.
So
yes.
that was like the best thing.
That's from Wembley Stadium.
Yeah, it was from like AIDS Aid or something. And they usually play like in the third period. It's like me and my dad's favorite time of the game.
My dad and I.
When that stupid prairie dog would show up. Ayo, 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 ayo. It's kind of like what's his face, Heidi, 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 hi. So,
I love that. No, it wasn't. The Islanders started a recent tradition. It's going to drive me nuts, and I normally do not like giving
winning
them
back-to-back Stanley Cups.
Yeah, they only won 2, right?
They won 4. I'm aware of that.
Okay, so I'm sure you know that.
I mean, I don't watch hockey anymore anyway, but
why not?
Too political.
Hockey's not really that political.
Someone kneeled, and fuck it.
Oh God,
I'm done with them.
One guy kneeled.
What about football? With the black
Foosball.
anthem? The black anthem, and then they played.
Oh,
the
I don't know
anthem?
about that.
Yeah, that's true. That is 100% true. I've stopped. I haven't watched football in about I don't know 5 seasons.
I should probably bring. Oh, the playoff beards.
Okay.
The playoff beards. I believe that was the Islanders who started the playoff beards.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah. While the Islanders of the 1980s generally are credited with starting the practice of NHL players growing beards during the playoffs, their tradition started almost a decade earlier when a player. Oh, the Devils are trying to throw shade and take credit for it.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, you're not listening to me when I'm talking, you fucker.
Devils throwing shade. I get it.
Let's see. I thought it was a good look. I think it was the Islanders, but the Devils say it was them.
Devils. Seen Seinfeld's coming to Netflix October 1st?
What's the deal with Netflix? Da-dong!
All 180 episodes.
Until some millennial goes, I find this offensive.
Probably. When that Michael Richards, what he said.
He said they were black words.
Supposedly he has said other things at other nightclubs, but like against like the Jews, and that might have just been his shtick.
Yeah, it was a terrible.
And then no, and then someone just fucking filmed it.
It's stupid. Anyway, all right, it's 9:00. I have to pee.
I'm tired.
You're not playing tonight?
I don't think so.
All right,
I'm very tired.
It's me and Eric. Then I can finally get some fucking ammunition and a fucking scope.
Wow.
No, not from you. The other one.
The other one.
When the 4 of us play, I am picking up scraps.
So real quick, I know this is very inside, but I'll tell you. So last week, our friend who shall not be named, I brought him to the video game store for the first time.
Right.
So the last couple of weeks, the video game store, which is a solid 60 minutes from where I live, but great store, Game On, Miller Place. Go check them out. They're also in Smithtown.
Not a
sponsor, but great store.
You should probably get them to be a sponsor.
So
you spend enough money there, they might as well put some money back on our podcast.
So the last couple of Fridays, they've been open till 10 p.m. I'm like, all right, cool. So I was talking to him. I'm like, come on out, bring it out. We'll do it on a Friday.
Home turdy.
So we're in the car. Again, 60-minute drive out there. I get there. I'm like, hey, we're here. What's up? And the owner's like, hey, I'm closed. I'm like, what are you talking about? This was like
the moose outside should have told you.
Basically, long story short, he wasn't open till 10 p.m. that night. So we had to take a full 2-hour round trip with him. And the moral of the story is, of everyone in our group, he's the last one I wanted to do that with, because he will remind me on my deathbed about the time I dragged him out.
Yeah, he's got the memory of an elephant. He doesn't forget shit. Like, and I'm not talking like important shit. Like he'll just remember something I said once in passing, in 2015. On an Idle Tuesday, he just remembers shit, and I'm like, what? No, nope. And then he'll go, oh, I have it right here, and he'll bring out proof.
Yeah,
I hate him. So, and he's just a fucking troll. He's a troll. I love him and I hate him. I don't know why we wanted him to move out here because
he stinks and I hate him.
Thorn in my side. All right, I have to go shit.
All right, let's wrap this up.
We're going to wrap it up next episode 99, the Gretzky episode.
Yeah.
Or as you stupid Yankee fans, it's Aaron Judge, man. Yeah, it's Gretzky. It always was. Shut up. Fuck the Yankees. And then episode 100, where we're gonna try and get a guest.
The rebranding.
Yes. If we can get another mic, maybe we get 2 guests.
We can easily get another mic. Fit 4 mics onto
this. We
could
do round table shit.
Ooh, imagine that. Here at the Better Half, we were talking about the
we get a good
congressional.
We get our friend Mike from Trivia Night.
Oh boy.
And the fan favorite Bree, who might bring brownies.
You mean the TikTok famous Mike?
Oh my God, that was fucking comical. No, I'm gonna do the dong dong.
Oh yeah. He wasn't even doing it right.
No, he was doing
He didn't answer
and
any
a fancy
questions.
like Applebee's.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't get any of that shit, man.
It's okay.
I follow weird stuff on.
Meanwhile,
fucking...
TikTok radio on Sirius XM. Probably the
gone
most
now?
racially insensitive
Oh
music.
yeah, I mean it's rap, country, and the backyardigans. What the hell's that about?
N-word dropped 20 times and then
International Super Spy. I just like the TikTok leggings. I watch them all day.
Don't be suspicious.
I need what's another like dirty TikTok trend that I could watch?
The ones when they do
the baggy
like,
clothes.
Doot, where they kind of like they tilt the phone 2 times. And then, like, it sounds like a gun, and then they're in a bikini.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
I saw the show me your baggy clothes, then show me what is underneath.
That one's all right.
All right, Sam from Commodore
Some of the
64. What is
original
that
ones
shit?
Some of the originals are good where the, like, during the pandemic when it started, like, no one was able to go out, so they were all dressing up, but, like, for TikTok. So they sit down, like, all just regular, and then they, like, throw a shoe in the air, and they go to kick the shoe, and then they're, like, all in, like, their slutty outfit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see that. There's the silhouette one, too.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah. I follow weird things. I follow Trash.farm. It's a lady who curses out her chickens. She's like,
you're a bad mother.
Hennifer, you ratchet bitch. Give me your eggs.
I'm going to eat your children.
I'm going to eat your children, Hennifer. And then I also watch this other guy.
Wow.
I hope the mics picked that up, Larry. You are disgusting. Why would you do that? First you burp on mic and then you fought on mic.
That was long.
You're an animal. Why would you do that?
That had a beginning.
Why would you do that?
That had a separate beginning
yes,
and end.
I understand that. Why would you do that on mic? We're professionals.
Not me, my friend.
No, that was all you.
Holy cow.
That was all you. You might have shit your pants. Thad Ranger. That's another guy. Are you okay? You're turning red. You're really purple. You look like the head of my penis right now.
We could timestamp that. That's how long it was. I could edit that out.
You have to let me know if that comes up on audio or not. That was you. And last but not least, my favorite TikToker right now is Moon Tell That. And Moon is a Vietnamese lady who her husband fights with her all the time, and she throws shoes at him. And she goes, you keep the cheeseburger body, and you end up getting the ripstone. And she puts her arms across it, just like he goes, you go bye, chubby man. She yells at her husband.
What about the cook that sounds like Bill Burr?
Oh yeah, I can't find that guy.
He's on.
Yeah, you gotta send.
I stopped following because you've got 2. See, they're fun to watch in the beginning, but then they get TikTok famous, and you can tell when that happens.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what? It's not even fun.
We still like our favorite mailman though, the other Kim.
Oh yes.
K.
And her. Oh, do I still have access to her?
Oh yeah, you never sent me those pictures, you fucking cocksucker.
Want to be like Applebee's. She's I think the real Kim K.
Yeah. Not Kim Kardashian. Okay, I'm tired. This is bad. I can't be yawning on the mic. That's bad. That's unprofessional. I'm sorry, Lorenz and Rob. Rob, I hope you and your kids feel better. I heard his kids.
Oh, are they all right?
Yeah, they just got like a cold or something. You know, that Chicago weather.
Oh, I don't think
all right, whatever. Larry doesn't want to share his OnlyFans.
No, I'm trying to find. I think the subscription
this is bad
expired.
pod, so.
No, it's all right.
All right, let's call it.
All right,
folks. Thanks for joining us again on this fucking uneventful tirade of nonsense. Larry says we're rebranding at 101 or 100. I don't know. I don't believe it. I won't believe it until I see it. I think Larry's lying to me. So You're a liar, and your pants are on
You're
fire,
a
sir.
liar.
You have lied, sir.
Oh,
I
stop.
said good day. Good day, sir. You get